Hey guys, John Oakes here again, and in this video we're going to talk about doing keyword research or niche keyword research for the purpose of finding good blog topics. Now what we want to try and accomplish here is find key phrases that people are both searching on but that also don't have so much competition that there's no way you're ever going to be able to rank for them. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the free way to do this and the free tool to use to do it. And that is the Google keyword tool. If you just go to google.com and type in Google keyword tool, usually it comes up as the very first result. And that's going to enter you into the AdWords keyword tool. Wait for that to load. All right, so I'm going to choose a niche here. I'm going to choose the weight loss niche just as an example for this video. And I'm choosing that because, as I'm sure you're well aware, it's a very high competition niche. There are a lot of people advertising in that space. It's one of the largest niches online, and it's a very highly monetized niche. So there's a lot of commercial value and commercial intent to the searches around weight loss. So with that being said, I want to show you that there are some really good gold mine keywords in there that other people are not really using in their blog posts or in their advertising, their marketing, and so forth. So it doesn't take too much effort to rank for them. So the way that we go about finding those is we first type in sort of a seed keyword. Let's just use lose weight. And then I'm going to go ahead and click the search button. And I want to be on this tab over here that says keyword ideas. And that's going to start building a list of results. Now, one of the first things we want to do is we want to take it off of broad match and move it over to exact match. And yes, the numbers are going to be lower as far as the number of searches, but we're really only interested in people that are typing in those exact phrases or those exact match keyword matches. All right, so I think we have enough results here. It returned 800 keywords on exact match. And what we can do is we can go over here and sort by global monthly searches. And you can see we've got some very high search counts. 246,000 for how to lose weight fast, 201,000 searches, and it just continues to go down from there. Now, really, I'm only looking or only interested in stuff that gets, and typically what I try to find is 5,000 or more searches per month. Those are the real good keywords, but they've got to have, not so much competition that you're going to have a tough time ranking. So sometimes I'll go all the way down to 1,000 in a really high competition niche. However, using this tool, you have to do a lot of research work to determine how competitive it is. You'll see that Google provides this competition column and it rates them high, medium, and low. The problem is that's really only returning numbers that are relative to the number of people using Google AdWords to advertise for those key phrases. So it really doesn't have nearly as much to do with the organic search results, which is what we're trying to do when we write a blog post or create a video and want to rank that video for those key phrases. So you can kind of use that as a guide. You can go down and maybe look at some of the stuff that's low. In fact, you can just click on that and sort by low or high to low. Let's flip it around here. Okay, so here we've got what it says for AdWords competition is low, and we're looking at let's see, 2,400 searches. So lose love handles, that might be a good one. People are paying as much as $1.98 on average to advertise for that exact match key phrase. Be pretty nice if you could get something on the first page of Google for that when it has 2,400 searches or so roughly. You could get some good value out of that for sure. But again, we don't know really how competitive this key phrase is. So about a year ago, I started using a different keyword tool. And I'll preface that by saying I've used, I think, 4 or 5 different paid keyword research tools to date. And the one that I'm using now and have been for the last year is the one I like the best. And the reason for that is because it provides some data that the others don't. And it makes it very, very quick and easy to find those key phrases that don't have a lot of competition but still have a lot of good search value. So I'm going to flip over now and we'll talk about that. So let me close this and launch this. So what you're looking at now on the screen is a tool that I use called Micro Niche Finder. I think version 5.7 is now the current version of this. This product costs, I think, around 75 or $100. It's a one-time purchase. There's no ongoing monthly fee or anything. And that's actually very cheap in relation to other keyword research tools that are out there on the market. The cost, I think you'll realize, is kind of immaterial when you're talking about the amount of time that it saves you when you're using something like this on a daily or weekly basis even. So let me show you how it works. We're going to type in the very same key phrase and hit search. It's basically going to utilize Google, and it's going to bring up all of those same key phrases. Now I have a filter on here right now, so you'll see it brought up 93 exact results. Actually, it pulled up the very same 800 that we got in Google. However, it's filtered it down to 93 because I have a filter on there that is only displaying the ones that have a local search count of at least 1,000 searches a month. So you'll see as we scroll that down, everything below 1,300 in this case is not being displayed. So we're really just looking at the ones we're interested in. Now, what we're going to know right off the bat is that the vast majority of these key phrases are going to be a complete waste of time because we'll never be able to rank for those no matter how hard we try. I mean, you literally would have to commit as much as $5,000, $10,000 in backlinking in order to get on the first page of Google for the majority of these keywords because, again, it's a very high competition niche. So what I like about this tool is that it gives us this extra 3 or 4 data columns here. The most important one being SOC. And SOC stands for strength of competition. So as an example, you can see this very top one, fastest way to lose weight. It's a good key phrase. It's got 33,000 searches per month. People are paying as much as $2.32 per click to advertise on Google. However, the strength of competition is way up there. It's displaying a 7,800. Now, just to give you a frame of reference, I have found that I can be successful in ranking on the first page of Google with even just minimal backlinking for SOC values of 300 and below. So anything that's below, 300 or below is a possibility. Now, if you get around 100 or a little over 100, maybe less than 125, it's almost a sure thing. You can get on the first page of Google for that, especially if the domain that you're going to be putting the blog post on or if the video on has a high domain authority already. So that would be the case if you were posting it as a YouTube video or if you were a member of Empower Network. That domain already has a very high authority because it's an Alexa ranking of 500, top 500 in the world. So let's start with this strength of competition factor. Now, on this very first one, fastest way to lose weight. It's a great key phrase. It has a ton of local search count value. As you can see, it's got a strength of competition of 7,890. 7,890. That's extremely high. And the little red X indicates here that you may as well forget that one unless you're willing to commit a lot of money to try and backlink that to get on the first page of Google. The MOB column stands for measure of backlinks. Now in this case is low on this one, 227, but that's probably because there is so much competition, there are so many sites out there optimizing for that content that a good number of them are on extremely high authority domains. Doesn't necessarily mean they have a lot of backlinks on average, but there's just way too much competition there in general. Now the next one down you can see here is 224, so it's within the realm that we talked about as a possibility. But again, the backlinks, you're looking at 2,281 backlinks on average per site that's optimized for that phrase. So again, it's a little bit too tough. We're looking for something we can do a blog post about or put out a quick video and be able to rank relatively quickly in a week or so on the first page of Google. So that one's out. And basically what we do is we just start going down the list and clicking on here to get the strength of competition or SOC value, and then seeing what the MOB value is. Now you see this next one down here, why can't I lose weight? It has a green check mark there, which means it's, according to the system, it's saying this is a good one. A 31 value means that there's not very much competition for it, and it only would take approximately 142 backlinks to get to the average number of backlinks for everyone who's optimized for that key phrase. So that one's a definite possibility. There's a lot of traffic there. The only thing with that one that I'd be a little hesitant on is that you can see over here that in this search phrase, there is a missing bit of punctuation there. And it's possible that the system is just kind of confused about whether or not that is a space or not a space and so forth. So I'm not sure I would go with that one. So what I'm going to do here is just go ahead and scroll down a little bit and look through some of these key phrases. And what I'm looking for are just, some of the ones that are a little more specific but still have a good local search count. I've got one down here, and as soon as you have one that you think might be good, you just click on the Get SOC and Get MOB, and it will go ahead and run through the algorithm and output that data for you. I've already done that on a couple here just to save some time. Fast way to lose weight. This one we talked about a little bit earlier, a similar one to it, fastest way to lose weight, and we saw that it was way out of the realm of possibility. And fast way to lose weight has a much better score here, but again, still a little bit too many backlinks for my liking. But if we go a little bit further down, we've got one here, healthy foods to lose weight. That'd be a great blog post title. Great topic for a blog post or a video, could be done with either one. You've got 2,900 people a month searching for that. And that's exact, by the way, so that doesn't include broad search and phrase search that are very similar to what you have here. This is exact match search. So, people are paying $2.56 on average for that key phrase. It's obviously has commercial intent to it. And what I like about it is that it's well within the realm on the SOC side, which is the strength of competition. And on the measure of backlinks, we're only talking about a little over 100 backlinks would get us potentially on the first page of Google. So that is a fantastic one right there. Healthy foods to lose weight. So it didn't take us more than just a few minutes to find one that we could really use. And if we just continue to go through here, we'll find several more. Here's another one, 136 SOC, which is even better. Again, about 100 backlinks, 1,900 searches per month, foods to help lose weight. So again, very similar, but perfect topic for a blog post or a video or a niche website, whatever you want to call it. Going down a little further, we've got more, 155, 148. You just can start to see a pattern here. There's a lot of really gold keywords in here that you can't identify very easily using any other tool because you just don't have this information in any other tool. There are some other tools out there on the market that provide similar information, but you have to go through a lot more steps and more windows in order to find it. So I've only looked at just a few of them. I'm not even going to bother to go through all the rest of these because again, you're just looking for one key phrase to come up with a topic for a blog post or for a video, and it doesn't take long to find it using this tool. So that's the tool that I use, and that's the process that I use for uncovering these niches and going after key phrases that have a lot of traffic and a lot of commercial intent but don't have a lot of competition. And I can usually 9 times out of 10 get my blog post or my video on the first page of Google within a week. And that's what I try to achieve each time. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of this. If you're interested in more information about this tool, there'll be a link in the blog post underneath this video. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then go ahead and click the link in the video description and it will take you to the full blog post about this topic. You'll find a lot more information there that I think you'll enjoy as well. So thanks a lot for watching.